we're joining you again for Table Tokens. It's been a minute. I mean, we've been we fell behind because everything got insane for a little while. Working on getting all caught up now, and yeah, I figure with that, let's go ahead and jump back in with a quick recap of the last episode. Why don't you guys each explain what you remember?
We were. Yes, I remember this guy.
We were camping, and I was outside of the hut, supposed to be watching, and not very perceptive because I can't roll for crap. And someone built a wall type thing, right around the tent, and then I went to sleep, us. and Sherrick noticed.
Artemilius took the next watch, but since it was dark when they camped and there was a wall there, he assumed it had been there the whole time. But in the morning, while looking around the wall on the other side, he found a nice note from Arthrax saying that he had constructed it to give us some extra shelter. So Artemilius, being noble, like he was, left a nice thank you note sealed with the seal of the Strongbows to Arthrax on the other side of his gift wall. And also, I believe Brielle and Gardrim were able to successfully ignore Matthias long enough to confer for spells.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Which is what I have done. Yes.
Woo.
All right. With that, your rest is finished, and the hut dissipates.
Vroom.
And Gardrim looks up and looks around at you all, and just kind of in a very Gardrim-like way, basically gestures that we should probably get breakfast as a group.
So is this the second time the hut has dissipated? Because Gardrim just created another 8-hour one learning it from Matthias.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, and we woke up, and that's when Artemilius was examining the wall.
Yeah,
and
I will say this is after you guys have gone about your day for the stuff you've been doing today.
Okay.
What are you guys each doing during this 8 hours that you have a shelter up?
I have been scanning Gardrim's spells and learning them and practicing them, probably. But without taking spell slots, because we're not in a battle.
All right.
All right.
Matthias,
Artemilius has been distracted during his previous rests during the Dragon Temple, so he'll have spent some nice time catching up his memoir.
I believe I'll be cooking the meal.
All right, go ahead and make me a cooking tools check using. Let's go with charisma this time.
Okay.
Seeing that you're cooking, I say, hey, be careful this time. You don't want to make everybody sick.
I'll use guidance.
Okay. Okay, so plus. Sorry, I didn't bring my dice this time, so I'm using roll 20. 4 plus proficiency 3 plus 1d4 gives us a 23.
Ooh. Okay.
Yummy.
The food is both tasty and nutritious.
Happy day.
Whoa.
You guys are able to enjoy a very satisfying meal, and you have enough leftovers left for dinner if you guys choose to continue to partake at that point.
Whew.
With that, the dawn eventually shades into midday, and the hut dissipates, the spell ending. Gardrim stands up from his crouch, which he was the one who cast the hut, correct?
The second one, yes.
All right. Yeah, he stands up, loosening his, basically going through some stretches to loosen up because he's been stuck in a confined area this whole time because he couldn't leave the hut. And with this, he looks to you guys and says, we really should probably investigate this magical occurrence before it becomes too big for us to handle.
Right, rightly so.
Let's go.
Where shall we go?
Anyone have any ideas where this wonderful friend of ours could be?
What did she say about it?
Everyone make me a history check really quick.
Here, use mine.
Oh, take a weasel. I'm not first.
I will point out that Gardrum just rolled a natural 20.
See, we're gonna be.
As did Artemilius, and he has double in history, so that's a 26.
Okay, holy
11.
crap.
13. So bad.
Okay. Who all rolled above a 20?
Artemilius has a 26. Nat.
This is insane. And let's see, Gardrum rolled a...
He does have like 50 years of training in history, though, so that.
Gardrum also rolled a 26. So, Gardrum and Artemilius remember tale of an old ruin built over a convergence of ley lines in the area. It is only a couple of hours from where you guys are camping, at least the general area you've heard of this ruin. You know it to be in the crook of a river.
Does he share that with us?
Whether
I don't know,
Gardrum will,
can you share that with them?
Artemilius will. He's pretty free to share anything he knows.
Gardrum, as soon as you start to share this, just kind of quietly sits back down.
Oh.
Well, let's go.
Well, yeah.
Do it.
Lead the way, Sherrick.
All right. I need you guys to establish a marching order. I'm going to put you guys on a marching order
That's not good.
page.
Third.
Yeah, I'll be behind who's ever leading the way.
I'll be close to the
Yeah.
front, but not in front.
Try.
All right. The marching order text itself is front. And you guys can use either the single file or double file one.
Oh, so is this left to right? So right is most front and left is the back? Or
Let me actually
They're
make
different lines.
Oh dear.
Let me make a really quick clarification on this. This is something I really should have thought of in advance.
Double file?
is this more for like single file when there's 2 lanes and when there's 4 lanes?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, there aren't enough of me.
yes. Give me just a moment, and I will add a second and third copy of your characters.
Oh, we're just making an automatic marching order no matter what?
Yeah, this like if say like we're taking off for just a basic march. This is the order
Oh, cool. Okay.
to establish.
Or establishing.
Okay, there's a second copy of your characters.
And we'll need a third. Wait, bring back the Dragonborn.
Why?
We don't want to make things more difficult for Steven. If they're all lined up, it's easy.
Oh,
Here's
a third.
What you
too
did.
late. You already did it.
Cameron, you're just making everything complicated.
Okay, there are 3 of me now.
And Guardroom will probably sit right around behind Brielle.
Cool.
Of course.
So is this for like every single time or just this time?
In this case, this is why you guys are going through the forest. So really, the only one I need is the 2x2 at the moment.
Okay.
I'll be in the middle-ish. And Ichabod needs to find himself a location.
Knowing Ichabod might be trailing behind the group.
That's fair.
That's where she's putting him right now.
All right.
I do need you to move the computer back.
And in the future, I want to change my character's thing to the art that I did forever ago.
We can do that.
You don't have to do it now, but in the future, if possible.
We can definitely
Random
make that happen.
And I can resend it to you if you want.
Okay. Let me set you guys up here. Because, okay, so for this,
Quick
Wanna
value.
I really want a feline. I really want a feline friend that sits on my shoulder.
Get a girl.
Okay.
I bet you can. Big girl.
2 hours later, you guys manage to make your way into a clearing.
Ooh,
It's an obscureling.
that is a big clearing.
You see the ruins of an ancient temple out in the middle of the clearing, and you hear. Actually, everyone roll me a perception.
Oh dear. Where'd my dice go?
Away from me.
There's too much.
Does anyone have a passive perception above 20?
No.
No, my passive's 15.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And Helen isn't with the group, so
I'm cursed.
I know.
Artemilius has a 21 on his roll, though.
okay.
I'm using the computer.
And Ichabod has a 22 on a roll.
All right. Everyone who rolled above a 15,
Ooh, I have a good perception. Sorry.
you hear a low chanting sound
16.
emanating from this direction.
Okay.
Like a dirt creepy chanting sound?
I'm gonna put.
It's in a language that sounds like it was made to be spoken while gargling Crisco.
That's very specific.
Ooh, it's not primordial, is it?
No. In fact, what languages do you all speak?
Draconic.
If I'm not
Primordial,
recording it,
Draconic.
no.
Let's see. Common, Elvish, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Okay. You cannot identify this language.
Upon hearing this low chanting, I'm gonna grab the belts of Artemilius and Sildar and just like pull them back a little bit, so that they stop walking.
Ichabod is going to cast Comprehend Language.
As you do this, I'm almost going to trip over you.
Ichabod, have you not learned the dangers of casting Comprehend Language?
Actually,
I can't.
Nothing happened to
I
Ichabod
haven't
last time when he did it.
She has a learning disability because memory is an
Ichabod
issue.
to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Okay.
+0.
What happens? Why?
11.
All right. Hang on, I gotta look something up.
Okay.
Everyone
I
wants to
should
know
have
why
had this
that's
ready
bad.
to go.
Was I gone for that?
For what?
Cameron doesn't understand why that's bad.
During our first session, I believe.
No.
No,
was-
I'm pretty sure it was our first session. She walked in, and we heard creepy voices in the church.
It was not the first session.
Was
It
it
was
not?
Because
during
the first session with her was back in the
Oh.
Coming back to you.
You roll.
Okay.
So it happened in the church, and then it happened again with the Malther.
You went nuts
That's
because
right.
Actually, Ichabod didn't go into the church, so it wasn't the church.
Ichabod never actually had anything bad happen when he cast Comprehend
No,
Languages.
ever.
Ichabod,
Just
I need you to roll me a D%.
Okay.
Let's see.
you rolled them both.
How do you do that on Roll20?
If you
dash
click,
roll 1D%.
you can also
Dash roll 1D 100.
in the top left corner where all the tools are. There's the dice icon. You can also just click on the D100 icon, and that
Aha.
should work.
15.
23.
23.
Okay.
It's a good thing, right?
Ichabod begins laughing uncontrollably and falls to the ground.
Quickly, cover her mouth. Cover his mouth.
Over the course of this, the laughing turns to weeping after about 15 or 20 seconds.
Well, the good news is she won't remember this.
Is it
I
loud
don't
enough?
remember it.
Is it loud enough that the other guys hear? Shouldn't have asked that. I should just let it go.
All right, you hear the chanting dim down a little bit as one voice seems to leave the chanting itself.
Hide!
Can we hide in the bushes?
Hide!
You guys can if you wish.
Yeah.
Hide.
I can't do anything.
Actually, I need you to roll me initiative. Everyone roll me initiative, including Ichabod, even though Ichabod is incapacitated.
I think it's a 2.
How do I... Oh, I want to know how to use that. So I got a 23.
21 for Artemilius.
Right here. Right.
And 11 for Ichabod.
I'm officially cursed.
You're so cursed.
Do you have nothing to add to your...
Ah!
Oh, actually, that's a good point. I do have stuff to add, but it doesn't matter. I rolled a 7. It's still
19.
gonna be at the bottom. +1. 8.
Ooh.
Okay. So, hang on. Let me roll for these guys.
Fascinating.
Okay. Encounter we have. Okay, so
Initiative.
Curious.
Initiative.
all right. I need 25 to 20.
23?
21.
Hang on just a moment.
Keeping track.
I'm definitely keeping track. Because I think I'm cursed. And I think that something's wrong.
Okay, so Matthias, what did you have again?
23.
Okay, and 21 was
Artemilius.
okay. And we had Guardrim is at. Okay. All right. 15 to 20. 10 to 15.
Oh, sorry.
11 for Ichabod.
I was sorry. I was not paying attention. 19.
Damn.
Sildar's at a 19. Okay. All right. Who is next?
Me. 11.
Oh. Ichabod is an 11.
Yes.
Okay. And Brielle, what did you have?
An 8.
Oh dear.
I know. I know.
She's far enough away. They're not going to kill her this turn.
That was
All right, Matthias, make me a perception check. Almost a spot check. I've been in 3.5 for a little bit.
Nat 1? What the heck?
All right.
I
You
just-
are distracted by this unusual flower that has 3 colors to it.
Right. I could say it was a trichromatic flower.
You could indeed say it was a trichromatic flower.
Hmm.
With that, it is now Artemili's turn.
Okay.
Artemilius, make me a perception check.
Yeah. See. Ten.
Okay. You really can't see anything. You're distracted by just the sounds of the chanting, but you don't notice anything amiss.
I'm like, Artemilius, look at this flower over here. Isn't this the most amazing flower you've ever seen?
Don't look at Ichabod, who's like
I
just
just keep laughing.
lost it, or you're crying at this point.
That's really heavy.
Okay. I am learning from my mistakes, though, and I will go to take cover in a bush because of the chanting, not because I know anyone's coming.
All right. Roll me stealth.
Let's see. That's 9 with advantage. That is either a 29 nat or 26. So 29.
Holy crap. Okay. You feel like you're very well stealthed. All right. With that, Sildar, I need you to make me a perception check.
I am silent and gone.
Alright. Oh,
Half-wood elf.
What did you roll?
25.
Okay. You notice a
You're not
cultist,
Half-wood elf.
someone in a hooded robe with a dagger, off over in the trees, kind of skulking toward you.
Next to me. No.
And we're in. Okay, that's all I see. We're not like. Are we in combat?
I mean, you're in initiative order right now. You don't know.
Yes,
No one has attacked anyone else yet.
That's true. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm still debating with myself.
this decision making we were talking about earlier before we started streaming.
Yeah.
That can't go to the store. It's very fun. What's the last thing you debated? Headphones?
Yeah.
Yeah, it took about 3 months.
All right.
Not kidding. I love you.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to turn into the lion.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you turn into a lion.
Okay, and then...
Where is Sildar on the map?
I am replacing Solar with a lion as soon as I can find one.
Regarding your decision?
No.
I am regretting the decision that Solar... That's a really fat lion.
There we go.
It is a large creature.
He's just got a big mane. I don't think we have control of him, Steven. Right, Cameron?
I'm giving you control really quick.
Working on it.
Thank you, my friend.
There you go.
Sorry, my impatience
Yep.
got about.
Alright. Can I turn him?
Is your bum where
I did too, but Matthias is the little dot over there.
Woo!
Look how cute
Oh, there he is.
little.
There we go.
Yeast.
Yep. All right.
Okay. I would like to do... I would like to be stealthy.
Okay, roll me stealth.
3.
Name.
21.
Sorry.
Don't touch me.
Sorry. I was
Hide behind the tree.
All right. You
Five.
crouch down low in the bushes and feel like you're reasonably well hidden.
Okay. I would like to sneak to here, if I may.
Okay, you may indeed.
Yes.
You stealthily make your way up toward the temple itself.
Yes. And kind of hide behind this bush and see if I can see anything else of this hooded thing.
You actually do. You see a couple more of these guys that are wearing silver cloaks, actually, reading from a book and chanting
Ooh.
off over behind a tree.
Okay.
They're just surrounding a rock, actually, and you can't quite tell what they're doing.
This magical rock specifically?
Yep, they are right around this rock.
Only I see.
I know. I was wondering. Rock
Okay.
is magical. Sorry.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Stay where I am.
All right. With this, the guy who had been skulking up towards you, he sees 3 of you. And he takes some steps out into this ruined building, and he calls out, "Be gone from here, if you know what's good for you." With
You
that,
just laugh at it.
it is now Ichabod's turn.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I can do.
Oh yeah, Ichabod is incapacitated on the ground right now. It is now Gardrim's turn, and Gardrim will look over at the guy in the cloak. He'll take a couple steps forward and he'll ask, "Why should we leave?" To which the cloaked figure responds, "You know not what you disturb." And with that, it is now Brielle's turn.
Oh,
And this is where you say, "We could know if you would tell us."
I mean, you could always say that.
Or eat magic missile. You know, Buriel hasn't been that nice to people recently.
No. Can he see me from where he is? Yet? He only saw Ichabod, Gardrim, and Artemilius, correct?
Yes.
I'm guessing Artemilius is not the one he saw.
You don't know if he's seen you or not.
Oh, that's disappointing. In an attempt for him to try to not see me, I'm gonna stealthily move. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to go so. Or it feels like that went really fast.
None of us did much.
I know.
I
Did
tend
Matthias
to
go?
run encounters
Yeah,
rapidly.
he got flower.
Okay, sorry, I'm thinking this through real quick. I'm gonna try to be stealth and move to here and
Roll me a stealth.
9.
That's what.
Plus 1. 10.
Okay. Well, you think you're stealthing pretty effectively.
Oh, good. I'm glad I.
You're not, but you think you are. All right.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna.
Artemis and Matthias just kind of look at you like, "What the crap?"
Yeah, that's normal. Now I'm tracking all of this. I'm 95% sure I'm cursed. I'm now going to shoot.
What?
Shoot!
Yeah.
As I said, she walks over and magic missiles him. This is Brielle
Yeah,
we're talking
exactly what I was going to do. I'm gonna magic missile him from where I am.
about. Because she's learned not to use witch bolt.
Yep.
At the very
Or
least,
magic missile. You have two options for this. You can either roll rules as written, in which case you roll 1d4,
Uh-huh.
and that does that damage. Like it's 1d4 plus 1, but it does that damage 3 times. Or
Yeah.
you can roll 3d4. It's your choice.
and choose what you do with them.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, technically for magic missile, you only roll 1 die, and
Yeah.
each missile does that much damage.
We've been doing it differently.
That's most people do. I just realized this week when I was doing some research on a crazy way to make an evocation wizard and break the game. Rules is written, you only roll 1 die. You can make an evocation wizard that does 500 damage in 1 turn.
Yeah, you were telling me about it.
Yeah, if you're okay with me doing it the way I originally do it, just because I roll really well and because
I'm fine with you doing it however you want to do it.
beautiful. 4, 1, 3.
All right, and that is with the plus ones?
No.
That is not with the plus 1.
Okay.
Oh, 11.
All right. Your magic missiles fly through the air toward the figure in silver. He sees them coming, reaches out his hand, and utters a word that you don't quite understand. And a silver light flashes around him, and the magic missiles fizzle out.
Counterspell.
Wonderful.
Not counterspell. There's
Or
something
dispel.
easier.
With that, we are back up to Matthias.
Matthias.
Now we're in combat.
So,
And yes, now we are in combat.
Did Matthias hear him, or was he too distracted by the flower?
that was a very natural one I got.
It was. Go ahead and roll me a second perception roll, Matthias.
Fantastic. All right.
There we go. That's better for the line.
Okay.
Not
22.
second.
You do notice that Brielle launched a magic missile off toward this guy.
You're
And he
welcome.
blocked.
After seeing this,
Whoa.
I'm gonna step out in front of her and be like, "Whoa, whoa!"
You got You got unpugified.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, we don't need this to be a confrontation."
I'm gonna roll my eyes and say, "What's the fun in that, Matthias?" and step out of the bush. But I don't think I can because we're in combat. Never mind.
All right.
I'm just aware that we may have a more powerful foe to fight in the future.
With that, it is now Artemili's turn.
Okay.
Wait.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
So I am pretty sure. With my 29 on stealth, would you allow me to say that I've been watching him to see if he's looked over where I am?
I mean, as far as you can tell, he hasn't noticed you at all.
Yeah. Okay. So I will take this opportunity to stealth around the building and attempt to come up behind him. Moving
Okay.
at half my movement, I can still get behind him going in through the back door.
All right.
That's 20 on my stealth roll.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah. So I
Neck chop.
am unfortunately fashion conscious, and Seeing
Don't say unfortunately, say fortunately. Embrace it.
Well, Artemilius is struggling with himself because he's not absolutely certain that these are bandits, but he really does want that cloak. So, yeah, I'm going to try to stealth the cloak off of him.
Make me a dexterity check.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
This is not.
This is gonna go so
With advantage because he doesn't know I'm there?
Nope. He knows you're there.
Okay.
Be surprised.
That's a 12.
All right. He slaps your hand away and just glares at you and says, "What are you doing?"
Admiring your fine robe, sir.
All right, Sildar, it's your turn.
This is going great.
But anyone can flank him now because I'm behind him.
Yeah. How far away from him am I?
You are 10
5
feet
feet.
from him. You're pretty close.
All right. I'm gonna back up. It's because I have to. Yeah, to pounce, I have to be.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up and then pounce on him.
Okay, make me an attack roll.
Now, are you attacking or are you grappling?
It says I have to use a claw attack.
Oh.
Is it
Yeah.
possible to just try to pounce him without that?
Pounce has to be for a lion, a pounce is an attack roll.
Yeah, that's right.
You will have the +2 because of flanking.
That's true.
Oh, and also I'm using my I'm using my bonus action before I do that to rage.
Okay.
And then do I add, because I'm raging and I'm using a physical attack, do I add that to my damage or to my attack roll?
I believe you add it to your damage roll.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've played a barbarian.
Yeah, so I will use a claw attack. A natural one.
Okay. You attempt to pounce on him and ram straight into a brick wall. You get tripped up on a stone that's in the way. I want you to roll me another d20.
Okay. Just flat d20?
Just flat d20.
Alright, I'm gonna roll my green one instead. 6.
Okay. You stumble and bonk your head a little bit on the wall, but it doesn't really affect you. You're raging, so you're just kind of shrug it off.
Okay.
With that, it is now this guy's turn. He just glares at you.
Does his ring do anything? I don't
His ring.
want it to.
Oh.
Oh, my ring?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
need
yeah.
you to make me a check for that, don't I?
Darn you, Artemilius.
Yeah. Why?
I forgot you had
Sorry.
that.
This
No,
is
I know.
like
Sorry for
counter
being the
metagaming.
All right, yes. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Don't do it like mine.
I'm just rereading the
Or Matthias's, or your pounce attack. Just
DC
Just
10.
don't do what you've been doing.
DC 10, right?
DC 10.
I think we've had four
Do I do it
20s and 3 1s in this session already.
Do I do wisdom as me or as the lion?
As you.
As me?
Yeah, because I'm going to say this was before you went lion.
Deal.
If he turned lion, would the ring technically fall off his finger? Or does it adapt?
It is cursed and it will not leave.
11!
All right, you are able to pass.
That's
With that, this particular guy just kind of glares at you, vanishes in a puff of mist, and reappears right here.
Misty step. No.
We should just run away.
run away.
He then throws a dagger.
Oh.
Shoot.
At me. Yay! I like pointy things being thrown at me.
He was disoriented from the Misty Step. I just rolled 2 ones in a row.
The curse grows.
So, do I catch it and throw it back?
No. Disoriented from the Misty Step, he throws the dagger. It hits a rock. It spangs off the rock, flies back, and nails him right in the gut.
Oh.
Pommel first,
Oh.
Darn.
but enough to drive the breath out of him.
No fun.
And he kind of just bends over, like in pain. All right. With that, it is now, you hear more chanting, and then it is Ichabod's turn.
Can I do anything?
Ichabod is still incapacitated. I forgot about that. Sorry. Ichabod,
Right,
this is the last turn where you're incapacitated. Actually, you have one more turn of incapacitation. So right now, you're basically crying at this point. You've actually started to sob, like straight up hardcore sob. And with that, we have Guardrim's turn.
Okay, everyone in the party is ignoring you now. So I'm not going to distract them.
Guardrim, seeing what's going on, is going to cast,
He's going to laugh.
and Guardrim will. Holy crap! Because the guy got injured on his turn. That's very bad for him. Guardrim reaches out his finger toward the man, says something in a tongue you don't understand, and the man doubles over in pain, clutching his head. With that, it is now Brielle's turn.
The options are limitless. We can see this guy, right?
Yep, you can see him clearly.
I
And then you think you're
He's
basically
having a very bad day. He just hit himself in the gut with his knife hilt, and then Guardrim pointed at him and said something, and he just kind of reeled over in pain.
yes. I'm trying to think about the fun we can have with
So he's
him.
not spell proof.
Unfortunately.
No, that's fortunate. That's good for us. Not spell proof.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
At least he's not regular spell proof. You found out that he might be magic missile proof to some degree or another.
Which I'm sure was set up on purpose.
Overuse of the spell.
Yes. Well, it's a great spell and it works every time.
There is one very specific spell that almost every spellcaster has access to that negates magic missile.
I was going to mention that. I just don't want a metagame, but I'm pretty sure that they should be aware of it at the very least.
Brielle and Guardrim both know this spell, or at least know of this spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm debating what to do. The options are very interesting now.
We can't decide now.
I know I have so many spells now because of all of Guardrim's spells. I have all of this, all these options.
Cast Raymond's tiny hut.
Yeah, and hide in. I'll be so stealthy then.
It'll only take you 10 minutes to cast in the middle of battle.
5, 10, 15.
110 turns later.
I'm going to attempt to be stealthy because I think I'm being stealthy still. A 5, so I'm definitely not stealthy, right?
But you feel very stealthy.
Okay. I still feel. Well,
She's like seeing this as she's doing it.
You're humming your theme song absent-mindedly while you sneak around.
Or like Kronk, like.
well,
I'm so glad I was unconscious for this part.
I'm gonna go. Okay, 1 second. I should have read this spell completely.
I can just see Brielle like doing like ninja, like doing like barrel like rolls, like somersault rolls, like
In the open.
out in the open and rustling all the leaves.
like Link when he's going just rolling through the grass.
I'm gonna cast Major Image and make this guy in this cloak see. I'm debating.
Come on.
Can I make him see ghosts?
You can put, with Major Image, you can basically fill a 15 by 15 foot cube with whatever you want.
Ooh, can I make him see death?
15 by 15.
Yes, of blackness, and make him see the Grim Reaper.
All right, let's see if I have a. Here, I'll bring this up. All right, you create. How big do you want him to be?
As big as possible.
Okay. You
Yay!
create an illusionary Grim Reaper right here.
Yay!
Let's see if, and I'm going to give you control of this because you have control of it.
Thank you.
All right, what is your spell save DC?
I'm unsure. Where do I? Oh, Cameron.
14.
14.
Okay. He just kind of glances at it.
Figured.
Joy.
Dumb goblin.
I know.
Oh my. Okay. All right. With that, it is now Matthias. We're back to you.
Okay. I'm aware of the other two guys, right?
Yes, you still hear the chanting off on the side.
Okay, I'm going to hop on Sildar's back.
Yes. To battle.
All right.
And-
what are you readying for when?
And when I get in, I'm gonna just quickly say, take me to the other guards. And when I get there, I'm going to ready an action to offer them food.
Oh, okay. All right. You're planning to offer them food. Excellent. And it is now Artemili's turn.
So you don't want me to pounce on them?
So
I want,
am I in
if
an
you can,
actual
show that kind of
building,
restraint
or
while you're
Can I
raging.
see over the
You're-
walls?
You're in
Okay.
some decrepit ruins. The walls have mainly fallen.
Okay. I will shoot my single arrow in my possession that I caught out of the air the other session, at him using my bow that will allow me to shoot arrows now.
Great. Roll me an attack.
Yeah. Let's see. Action 6.
Okay. The arrow- oh, go ahead.
That's an 18.
All right. Actually, roll me damage. The arrow impacts him.
Nice.
Even
Okay.
though this arrow flew a little bit skewampus because it wasn't spined correctly for your bow, you're still able to hit the target.
Yeah, by the way, let's see. Will you let me say that I used Kensai Shot? Because I've literally never used it, and
Sure.
this would be a good time to. Okay, so
You
that
may
gives
want
me
to hold
an
off
extra.
on that, but
Well,
go ahead.
it's once per turn.
And you had one arrow.
Yeah. So Kensai Shot. Does the Reaper count as next to him as far as a unit goes?
Not
I'm trying to decide if
not
I
against-
get sneak attack.
not against this specific guy.
Okay.
He's aware the Reaper isn't real.
Yeah. So let's see. What is my damage at the moment? It's D8 plus 3 plus D4. Ten.
How do you want to do this?
Take it down.
Let's let's pinion it through the clasp of the cloak because I still want that.
All right. Your arrow nails the man right in the breastbone. It pins the cloak to his chest. Right through the clasp. And he falls to the ground, apparently dead. With that, it is now Sildar's turn.
Apparently. I will see Matthias on my back and kind of, because I can't communicate with him in line.
I'm gonna very quickly whisper and say, if they attack me, you can kill them.
Okay. So, but I'm trying to communicate but no pounce.
Does that get communicated? Do you have sign language?
Yeah, no
can
pounce.
you write it down?
He's saying I want you to go and give him, so I can go give them food.
Yes.
Okay.
And don't eat me while I'm holding this meat.
Then I will. I will ride up with Matthias and pull him like this.
Without Matthias.
Oh,
Like,
We
right.
don't have
Yep.
particularly
Like,
good
looking
leftovers to
backwards.
offer them.
Right.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. They look very intent in their task at present.
Okay, I'm going to use prestidigitation to really sell this, make it the most amazing smelling food that they've ever had.
Make me
Put
a
it.
persuasion check.
I'm gonna put it on the table in front of them, just right in the center.
On their holy rock.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can
make
I
me
ask
a perception check. Make me a
Perception or-
persuasion roll.
All right,
Sorry.
hang on. So,
Oh, this actually makes me happy inside.
okay, so when I'm using food to persuade someone, I roll an extra D4. Okay, here we go. So, oh, where's my other page? Where is my character sheet? There you are. All right. Persuasion is okay.
This makes me so happy inside.
Plus 26.
Okay. They look very happy with your offering. In fact, the cultist who is in front of you reaches out, runs a knife through his hand, drips some blood on the food that you placed in front of him, inverts the knife, and drives it down through it. And with that, there is a burst of flame, and he looks up at you gratefully, letting go of a rabbit letting his friend let go of a rabbit that he had been holding.
Okay.
So they're no longer chanting?
And after that, I'm gonna be like, hey, can I ask you some questions?
They get a rather nasty smile on their face. Hang on, I need to roll a few more initiatives now.
Knowing like we wanted to.
You just performed their summoning for them
Yeah, seriously.
and gave it advantage because you rolled a 26 on the offering.
Okay, now they're all happy with you. Yes.
These things have a +3.
So wait, what happened?
You went and offered them food, and in doing so,
He turned it into a rabbit?
he turned it ritual.
No, he put it on the sacrificial altar.
Yeah.
And so he dripped blood on it by cutting his hand,
And then what happened?
and the other guy let go of
Instead of using the rabbit that they had brought as a sacrifice.
And it was an offering of superior quality, I will add.
because it was so amazing.
Which
Heroes, Matthias.
I only produce the best
Hero.
kind of food, best kind of
accelerates
goods.
things a little bit beyond what I'd originally been planning.
Plus ultra, baby. Plus ultra.
I'm so glad I've done.
I had these guys set up to come in one per turn.
Oh no.
We just get through it faster.
Okay. You make really good offerings. Roll a nat 1 on your next cooking check and feed it to them.
Seeing this, do I still have a chance to like attack one of them? Because
Actually, Matthias, do you still have the hellhound meat on you?
You don't really
Technically,
see
yeah.
anything happen yet. You just see them do this thing. All right. You still have the rest of your turn. You've just moved.
okay, then I will. Seeing that they give this evil grin.
And the pillar of fire off the.
Oh yeah. Also, a series of runes flares. Let me actually move these down to the layer where you can see them. All over the place.
I will go for a bite attack on the left one.
All right. Make me an attack roll.
16.
Okay. Roll me damage.
Sweet. +10.
All right.
Oh, +2. 12.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
Oh, I will just chop, just full mouth, just chomp.
Okay,
Oh.
you catch his head and crush it like a melon.
Yes. I'll just toss him aside and glare at the other one.
All right.
At least Artemilius is not going to have
Okay,
qualms about
so
it in a minute.
these guys are both dead. Let me mark them as dead, because that's important. With that,
I like your tone,
I don't either.
good sir.
Actually, do you get a bonus attack, or is that not with the lion?
No, that's only with the with the
Hyena?
hyena. Yeah. Yeah. If I'd known they were this weak, I would have gone with the hyena. I thought they were gonna not easy to kill in one go. I definitely would have gone hyena if I know. Cause he could have killed him.
okay. With that, you see a number of creatures appear on the altar.
Man, what am I beholding here?
Well played. One of them turns to the two of you, hovers up over this tree, and proceeds. Okay. Let's see.
Is that what they look like?
Those green things?
I need you to make me a Constitution throw. And Matthias, I need you to make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I'm making a Constitution as the lion.
Yes.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I rolled my black dice.
17.
All right. Matthias, you start to feel your mind begin to slip, but you shrug it off. Sildar?
Yep.
A beam, a sickly, pale beam smashes into you, and you take 16 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, is that diminished because I'm lion?
Raging?
I believe that for you, it is actually halved because of your specific.
Yeah. Anything but I'm basically immune.
It's everything but psychic.
Everything but psychic. Yeah. I need a.
Yes. All right. And with that, it is now this guy's turn.
Sorry, how much damage was that?
16?
16, so half to 8.
8. No. 8.
Another thing moves forward over to the corner of this thing. Let's see if it realizes that you're thinking, oh, okay. Well, it does not move there. Instead, that was very well done on your part. Okay, launching. Let's roll what it launches. 3, 5, and 4. Okay. You see a gray, red, and violet ray smash into your spectral form in the air and pass through it as if nothing happened. With that, it is Ichabod's turn.
Is this the last turn of incapacitation, or is he up?
Ichabod is now back up.
Woo!
When those runes
Alright.
fled, Ichabod's insanity fled.
Oh, well, at least one thing good happened. Ichabod is going to stand up and say, "You do not want to know what I just said."
Can Ichabod see anyone through death, though?
And Ichabod's... Oh, yeah, Ichabod. Did Ichabod notice that death was cast by Brielle?
Ichabod,
Probably
make
not.
me a, what is it? Intelligence throw. Intelligence saving throw.
Oh, boy. What is my
Yeah, he's probably pissed in his pants.
Sorry.
11. Awesome.
All right. You do not know that death is a spell from your ally.
I'm going to cast invisibility.
All right.
And
Ichabod is now invisible.
Is now invisible.
then I'm
Ichabod,
going
what
to
was your
move.
investigation what would that be as an investigation instead?
Investigation? It would be. Where's my investigation? Investigation.
Still,
Still the same.
it's still an intelligence check.
Yep.
And
As
then
far
I'm
as
going
you're
to
aware,
move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to move right into this bush because I do not want to be by that thing.
okay, Ichabod hides in the bush.
I'm gonna say, I did
Invisible in the
not-
bush.
I was going to say, I did not want to see that.
All right. Let's see if this creature realizes. No, it does not. All right. One of
there's
the
three.
smaller creatures moves up toward its bigger companion and
Teeny tiny.
launches a couple of items or a couple of rays at it, the giant creature, both of which pass right through it.
My did something.
Inspector's
It
doing
is now Gardrim's turn. Oh, I know what Gardrim's going to do, and this is going to be particularly fun. Okay. Gardrim is going to cast a spell, pulling a bit of fleece from his pouch. This is even better. All right. The big floating creature becomes even more convinced, apparently, that this thing is real. And actually appears to stagger a little bit from it.
Fantastic.
With that, it is now Brielle's turn.
I'm going to cast. I'm going to continue my stealthiness.
Oh
You walk up to the green thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk right here. Is that a wall, or can I walk through it?
You are not actually able to walk up that because you'll need to take the
Ah.
stairs if you want to go
The
up
step
there.
pyramid.
Well, sure. I'll continue my stealthiness to here or so, singing my
Okay.
theme song as I go, and I'm gonna cast. Is this a dude right here?
This is the big guy.
That's the big.
And the green one is also a guy.
The green one is also a larger one than some of the others.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. It will go 5 feet, won't it? Yeah, it only has a range of 5 feet. Well, this guy will get hit. I'm gonna hit this guy with ice knife.
Okay. Make me an attack roll.
4.
Okay.
Can't roll anything.
Roll
Roll
me
the damage
your-
for the explosion.
Yep, roll the damage for the explosion.
Which is
Look up the ice knife spell. It should be under
It's
your-
1d10.
1d10 for the explosion.
Yes. It's right there, right? Right here. Oh, that's a hit.
Oh no, you gotta look down here.
Oh,
One hit
takes
or miss.
1d10.
The target.
2d6 cold damage.
6. Yep.
2d6.
Oh, so I had the right one. 1, 5,
So 6.
6.
Okay.
Okay, that's
The
something.
big creature actually looks a little staggered by it. The little one doesn't quite look like it took as much damage. It looks like it was able to duck out of the way of some of the
Cool.
effect. All right. With that, we are down to a couple more creatures. All right. Let's see if this one realizes the thing is an illusion. And it does. All right. This one comes around over toward Brielle. And Brielle, I need you to...
Oh, I thought I was stealthy.
Oh,
I know.
you didn't roll for stuff.
I didn't because I knew.
I need to roll something other than a 2.
A monster.
Okay, there we go. All right. Brielle, I need you to move or to make me a strength throw or strength saving throw and a wisdom saving wisdom saving.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
Yes. Oh. Thanks. It's right there.
Strength. 10 for strength.
Okay.
2 for or
3.
a natural 1. Is that a natural? A natural 1 for.
Ugh.
Oh, wow. Wow, Brielle. Just
That's probably going to dispel the illusion too.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that.
actually it doesn't dispel the illusion. But Brielle is knocked back to here.
Ouch.
and is terrified of the little creature in the air.
Baby.
All right. With that,
He is creepy.
another one
Eye.
Imagine him like a little like alien thing, alien face.
That actually would be really terrifying. Let's all be honest.
moves right through the illusion over to here and fires a couple of rays at Artemiles. Artemiles, I need you to make me a strength and a wisdom saving throw.
Are these guys hovering?
They are. They're in the air.
How far? Just curious.
About 10, 20 feet up.
4 for strength, 20 for wisdom.
Okay. You successfully passed the wisdom saving throw. Artemiles, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Clifford.
9.
Okay, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you're thrown off a cliff.
Oh,
A small cliff. But
it's not negated by my not taking damage.
He's a monk.
you are not on your guard. You were not
Well, I have the Ring of Featherfall on.
Oh, true.
That's-
Okay. Yeah, you do not take the damage, but you just kind of pass over the cliff and end up falling lightly to the ground.
Can you imagine with
Alright.
Featherfall and he like slid further, like, like a
With
skipping-
that, the other cultist right here attempts to stab the lion in the butt
bring it.
and misses.
Hey, I'm far enough away that my movement will actually matter this battle.
And let us see if this last creature actually realizes anything, and it does not. It fires a couple of beams at the giant creature in the air and misses.
Sweet.
That was a very well-placed illusion, Brielle. And with that, it is now Matthias's turn.
Fantastic.
It was her intent the whole time.
Yeah, that obviously you're all up.
For the first time ever, none of us are in Matthias's range of sight for Mantle of Inspiration.
I
lion.
am. Going to use Mantle of Majesty and tell this wonderful friend of mine.
The cultist?
Yeah. Let me think here.
So, so freaking amazing.
Man, I've got 2 ideas. I'm just trying to think which one is the best.
So
Whatever you do to get up. Well, I'm about to run. I'm not.
well, you can take it with you.
I'm going to command him to seize
Seize? Like
He's
Caesars?
doing what?
everything.
Cease or seize him.
Like seize? Like I'm thinking.
Well, I
Caesars?
guess the single word would be more like grab. So let's do
Oh, seize, grab. Okay.
yeah.
Oh.
I thought you meant like a cease and desist seize.
Well, that's what I want. Well, I just don't know.
I was thinking like seize, like Caesar.
Tell him banish.
I could tell him to run.
He's the one that they summoned them. Maybe he could banish them.
Run away, Ska.
Yeah, but how do you tell someone to do that in one word?
Say banish.
Leave.
Just say
I'm going to point to the beholders and say banish.
Okay. All right. Roll me a. Or what is your spell? Oh, okay. He looks at you and just starts laughing.
Oh, did he roll really high?
Yeah, he did.
Aw. That's okay. And that was my bonus action. So, for my main action, I'm going to... Oh, I don't have a charm. This would work very well if I had a charm. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying not to waste too much time. But I didn't plan this through very well. That's okay. I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers on the beholder closest to us.
Okay. It will make its saving throw, and it will make its saving throw.
Okay.
How much damage does it take?
3d6.
Okay.
10, so 5.
All right. Whispers fill its ears, but it doesn't seem as disturbed by them as it otherwise might.
Okay. Okay, and I'm just gonna sit comfortably here.
With that, this creature hovers over here and fires a couple more beams into the illusion. And it is now the hovering creature in the air that you just attacked hovers up another 20 feet. So it is now 30 feet in the air.
Mm.
And it will do nasty things because it can.
Nasty.
No.
All right.
Yeah, don't do that. Yes.
Oh.
Nasty.
Stop. Right now.
Okay, Matthias, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And Sildar, I need you to make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, is this an effect that will cause me fear?
No.
Okay. That didn't work.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Roll 1d20 plus 1. 7.
Matthias, you fall to the ground paralyzed.
Oh.
So he's no
I
longer on
guess
the...
you might be mildly afraid, but not because.
Can he
Not
be
because of fear.
unconscious and stuck on his back? Like, is he holding on pretty good? Like,
No, he like literally goes stiff as a board and falls off the lion.
boo, no fun.
All right.
It's totalist.
Basically, that's almost what it was.
Yeah.
Artemiles, it is now your turn.
How tall is the lion, out of curiosity?
I mean, it's a regular lion.
4 feet tall?
Yeah, about that. We'll go with that.
All right. Oh. Well, 50 feet of movement takes me 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Wait, am I up to 55 yet? I should check. Nope, I'm not quite. Next level. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Hey,
Scroll up.
4 feet.
45, 50. I can get to right there, but he is now flying.
Move yourself. Okay, there you go. Yep.
I have to scroll up and down because we have the map zoomed in. So now he's flying too far away to actually hit him, and I'm not next to the cultist. So I will
let you occupy the same space as the lion's hindquarters if you wish.
Okay, I'll hop up there instead then. And I will make a double attack and then a bonus unarmed strike, assuming the cultist isn't dead yet.
All right. Go ahead and make me your attack rolls.
Yeah. So 2 with the sword. 13, 9.
Okay, make me a damage roll for the first one.
Lost. Okay. 9. And then the unarmed strike is...
roll me damage.
15. Oh, wait. My unarmed strike is up to 6 now. Yay.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
I want to take the cloak, but I don't think that one's possible yet. I'll just flick him back.
Okay.
It's Artemiles' finishing flourish.
He falls back into a slight ditch behind him. It looks like it was once a roadway and collapses to the ground, obviously dead. And with that, it is now Sildar's turn.
Yay,
All right.
my armor is up. Not that
Um,
these things don't seem to attack, but
so this guy is like 30 feet off, right?
Yes, the big guy is 30 feet in the air.
And like, how big is this guy compared to the other one?
He's a little bit bigger.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
looks a lot nastier.
He is peach color.
I'm gonna make a break right for him, and make a pounce attack against him.
Okay. Go ahead and make me your attack roll, and move yourself to where you're going to be.
So far.
do I make a ride check if I was?
No, you were just on his hind. You were basically around his hindquarters.
Ah,
I'm going to say you both moved simultaneously.
Yeah, I was gonna say that before that because the guy made a swipe at my butt, so I was gonna say like I kind of like swooshed out of the way and then darted that way.
That makes sense. All right. Make me your attack roll.
Okay. So a claw attack. 16.
Okay. Roll me damage.
6.
All right. With that,
Oh, and that was supposed to be a pounce.
okay.
So if he needs to make the DC 13 strength saving throw,
All right.
we're not thrown.
what is? Oh, that's
Okay. He's able to successfully avoid the pounce.
No. Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay, with that, it is now
no.
this thing's
Yeah.
turn.
No,
Let's
Misty
see.
stepped up.
Okay, it now realizes that the thing is an illusion, and it turns to the lion.
I don't know how your charm affects.
And for the lion, I need you to make me a strength saving throw. Oh, wait. Okay. A Constitution saving throw. Or make me 2 Constitution saving throws.
2 Constitution saving throws.
Yes.
Yeah, but
A 10.
10.
And a 15.
Okay.
but
All right. You take 4 points of damage as a sickly green ray hits you, but you also fall to the ground stunned.
Okay. Is that already half?
Yeah, that is actually quartered.
Quartered. Ooh, sweet.
All right. And with that, the big creature that you just bit at will hover up and away. Oh, you're already stunned, so it doesn't need to make you stunned again. But Artemiles, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Woo!
How long am I stunned for?
You get to make a saving throw at the start of your next turn.
Okay.
17.
Okay. You feel panic start to take you, but you manage to avoid it. And with that, okay. Let's see what raise we get this time. 3, 1, and 5. All right. Okay. Well, Sildar, you automatically fail this.
Yeah. Stunned.
You are knocked down, like it basically blasts you a bit down the stairway away from it.
Okay.
It hits the illusion with a ray that is kind of a sparkling blue-green, and the illusion dissipates.
Eh.
Dang it.
Oh,
Yeah, Ichabod can help now.
I was gonna do it.
And Artemiles, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Did I take any damage?
Nope.
Oh, sweet.
You managed to roll. Well, you
My body roll.
yeah, your body rolls.
Had a
15.
good, lucky tumble.
Okay. You successfully managed to avoid the effect that it otherwise would have hit you with. And with that, it is Ichabod's turn.
Alright, well, I was going to go investigate that death thing, but I'm not gonna do that anymore, I guess. But I am going to walk up behind Brielle and say, just so you know, you are not very stealthy.
While you're still invisible.
So, Brielle, you hear an invisible voice coming from behind you that says, just so you know, you're not very stealthy.
While you're
She's probably
afraid,
going to kill
I should add.
Ichabod,
While she's like mid theme song.
While you're mid-theme song and in combat.
And then I think I'm gonna Misty Step over here.
All right.
Just because that seems like a safe idea.
Is there any monster close enough that would feel the charm from the Eladrin?
No, not at this point.
I was gonna go investigate.
Not even
death,
this
but-
one?
That's not close enough to feel the charm, I
All
don't
right.
think. What's the range on that charm?
I want to say it's 20 feet, but I might be wrong.
Wait, who charms?
When I Misty Step, I charm person. But I was really just Misty Stepping to get
Well,
away from
you could
Brielle.
Misty Step to there. And then
Okay, there's a pretty powerful combo here. If you can charm somebody, I can tell them I have advantage on my command, basically.
Ah.
So, yeah,
Again.
Ichabod can Misty Step to there, and because he's invisible, I don't think they even get the advantage against charm because they don't know that a foe is there.
All right. Which one are you hitting with it?
I'm gonna.
It hits
Hey.
up to 3 foes within 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, which 3 foes are within 20 feet?
There's 2.
Actually, it might still be 2. I don't know.
The ones that I see are this one and this one.
It doesn't tell you.
Yeah, those 2 will be making the saving throws.
Yep, those 2.
Okay. The little one appears that it's almost somehow affected by this. But the other one, I need Ichabod and Sildar now to make me saving throws.
So Ichabod, even though Ichabod's still invisible?
Yep.
What kind of saving throw?
Actually, no. This will be against... No, I need Brielle to make me the saving throws. The same one that it had to make.
Alright, Brielle.
I'm sorry, forgive me. Why do I have to make a saving throw? I'll do it. I'm not gonna pass, but I'll do it.
Also, am I?
Yep. You're both making the same saving throw that the creature in the air had to make.
Which is
19!
Wow, look at you, man.
It's
Nice
the
job, Brielle. It's because you're not sneaky.
It's a charm save.
Yep.
What is this, like a wisdom? What?
Wisdom.
It's charm person, I think.
Yeah, so wisdom saving throw.
No.
I think I passed my curse.
7.
Okay. Sildar is charmed by Brielle.
Even though I'm,
Incapacitated?
Charmed by
Yes.
Brielle or charmed by Ichabod?
Or charmed by Ichabod.
Okay.
Why is it about charming people?
Because I Misty stepped away from you, because I wanted to let you know you weren't sneaky, but I didn't want to stick around to figure out what you would do afterward.
Oh, darn.
Ichabod being an Eladrin can Misty Step once every 8 hours and it charms a whole bunch of people.
You can do some really interesting stuff that way. All right.
The enemy is or is not charmed.
One of the enemies looks like it was.
Oh. And then it passed it on to Sildar. Well, at least if Sildar goes crazy, he'll be charmed still.
What does
All right.
Charm do?
Another one of the little creatures moves up above Sildar, who's on the ground there, and it actually attempts to bite him because he's down on the ground. And Sildar, you take 2 piercing damage. It rolled a critical hit.
2? And that's diminished?
That's
Diminished to 1.
Diminished to 1?
Yep.
Gosh, I love being a raging barbarian druid.
All right.
Such a
And with that, it is now Gardrim's turn. Gardrim, seeing that his spell has now dissipated, because you can probably guess what Gardrim ended up doing. He made the
death more believable.
he made the death real enough that it actually caused damage.
Oh.
Okay, Gardrim is going to. Oh, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, let's see if the creature passes. It does not. Gardrim does something interesting to the big guy.
It's a flag.
You'll see what happens later.
He
Curious.
cast Perish Song. Has 3 turns remaining. Sorry, wrong game.
Work against one of these things.
Perish song. That's
I don't even know. This is weird. Okay.
Pokemon reference?
Well,
Yes.
Gotcha.
that changes the entire dynamic of this encounter.
That's fun.
Did you just like mess yourself up like as Andrew, and then like change hats and realize messed myself up?
Well, I mean, it messed it up in the first place when Matthias
Just so you know,
expedited the entire encounter.
Gardrim just suggested, or Gardrim just cast suggestion on the big bad guy,
Huh.
And it passed.
and the big bad guy failed his save.
So
Yay!
he has a permanently implanted thought from Gardrim.
Not permanently implanted, but it'll last for a little while.
What is the thought, if we can know?
Carrie?
His enemies are his friends are his enemies.
Yay!
That'd be nice.
Basically, he gained the suggestion, or it gained the suggestion to protect you guys.
Sweet.
So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. And Brielle, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm very, very scared, so I want to stay.
Oh yeah, does she have to do some save or anything?
For terrified.
Yes. Brielle, I need you to make me let me see when you make. Okay, you don't make that throw yet. You'll make it at the end of the turn.
Okay.
Does she have to do anything while terrified?
No,
Yeah.
you can't approach the object of your fear, and you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack.
Good times.
Just don't attack that one. Just attack the one.
Yeah. Trying to think which one to attack. Okay, that's the one I'm afraid of. Oh,
You're afraid of this little one.
I'm afraid of that one.
You're actually afraid of this little one right here.
Well, that's pitiful of me.
I know, that's why we were all laughing.
Magic missile it to death. Stupid grasshopper.
No,
You actually
can't.
you could attempt to do that.
I
You
could.
get no disadvantage on magic missile.
Okay, because. Okay.
The pink.
Either that or try to go reanimate a cultist.
Yeah, that was my other thought. But then
Doesn't that take
it
time?
automatically. Well, yes, but they become a zombie automatically because they're just a corpse. But is that true, Steven? That they just.
You choose, I think, whether you create a skeleton or a zombie.
Mm,
It also
Okay.
takes 1 minute to cast,
Yeah.
okay,
Do it
maybe
after
at the
that.
end.
also known as 10 turns.
Good time. I'm gonna use Misty Step Ooh, and appear here.
You cannot. You
Why
can't
not?
approach the thing you're terrified of, and
Why
that's
does-
I'm
approaching the
approaching
thing you're
it. I'm going
terrified
diagonal from it.
of. It
She's
puts you
dissipated.
technically closer to it.
Okay, I'll misty step here.
Okay, yeah, you can do that, and you're no longer inside of it, so that's good.
That's good. More specifically, yeah, why the heck not here? I'm going to cast. Oh, this doesn't hit Artemiles. It shouldn't. I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness on this guy.
You're
Okay.
you're casting it pretty much straight up in the air, so
Okay,
because it's 30 feet up.
that's what I assumed, but I was worried something bound or something.
Oh goodness, make me a ranged spell attack.
6. So 6 plus 6, 12.
Okay, let's see if that hits. It does not. The ray passes in the air next to it. You are disoriented because of your terror. And I do need you to make me a wisdom saving throw now.
Okay. 4. Oh,
You're
plus.
still terrified.
Probably plus 2. 6.
You
So
are still terrified.
Yep.
All right.
I don't even know why I try.
This little guy over here will move over to this point, and we'll do a thing.
Do a thing.
All right. I need a wisdom saving throw from Brielle and a dexterity saving throw from. Oh, wait. Matthias is paralyzed.
You're not
Yeah.
wrong.
An auto fail from Matthias.
Which does?
Do you want me to roll or do you want to take the default?
Oh, is this madness?
No, this is damage.
Take the roll.
Roll. Risk it.
That's okay.
Let's go ahead and do. Roll for it.
Okay, that was a good choice. You take 8 cold damage
Okay.
as an icy ray smashes into you. And Brielle, what did you make on the wisdom saving throw?
15.
Okay. You start to feel your mind slipping, but you shrug it off. And with that, I think we'll take a break until we'll call it a session until next session.
Okay, sounds good.
Happy day.
Okay.
All right, guys. What have you thought about this combat so far?